What's going on, my PT peeps and my Walking Dead family? Welcome to the PT channel. I'm One Eye Bri. You don't know if I'm winking or I'm blinking. That is a nickname. I have two eyes. Just want to put that out there. It's a nickname, One Eye Bri, from a subscriber, an awesome subscriber, and one of my PT peeps. And in this video, we're going to talk about some spoilers for the mid-season finale, which airs this Sunday. We're going to highlight a couple things that were put out over the summer during filming, early spoilers, obviously spoiler warning for season 9 as a whole, but really the first half for sure. But if you love The Walking Dead and The Walking Dead family, please hit the subscribe button to become a valued member of our PT channel, Walking Dead family. Photo credit and info credit to these fine folks right here. Just giving credit where credit is due. But before we talk about the spoilers, I want to talk about a couple videos that we just posted yesterday. We have a callback Easter egg video about season 9, episode 7, and it's a pretty great video. But in there, I do say I wish they called the violin a Stradivarius, and I wasn't feeling good when I watched the video and I made this video. But ultimately, I watched it twice and I saw it and I'm like, whoa, they did say it. So he clearly says that it's a Stradivarius and he gives the date of it, and I don't know what I was thinking. But Luke is becoming one of my favorite members. I think he's one of my favorite new characters. That means he'll probably get killed off, right? But I hope not. No, I don't know if he does, but you know, that's just how it goes. Also, in this preview video, we talk about season 9, episode 8 with some promo photos. And right there, you can see huge clue to the X meaning. Is it a huge clue? Question mark. That's what it was. It's a question, discussion, a theory for it. People are being all disgruntled about it, like, oh, it's a stretch, it's this. Maybe it is, but there is an X that we saw in episode 907. Is it a huge clue? Is it nothing? Is it there? We don't know yet, but that's part of the video. There you go. Also, a lot of people are wondering what the X means. Michael Cutlets came out in an interview saying that we're going to find out this season. Daryl has it. Michonne has it. We're going to find out if other people have it eventually. It will get answered. Angela Kang also said that it will get answered. But you see the X's there, and then if you watch the episode, you see the X's right there. They're barn doors, so people are like, that's what they put for the doors. And I obviously know that, but they don't have to. They could have had a single board on there. They don't have to put boards there at all. But the fact that it came up, are the X's the new A's? Remember, A's were all over the places. Now we're seeing X's. What does it mean? Here are the spoilers. So back over the summer, these early spoilers came out. And if you look at the initial part of it, you see season 9, episode 1 through 5, the time jump and all that. Pretty spot on, I must say. Then we go all the way to the bottom, season 9, episode 6, 5 to 6 years later, which was 6 years later, we are introduced to Magna's group, which we were. And in 907, Eugene and Rosita hear the whispers. Well, it was like 906 and 907, still spot on. 908, Alpha debuts. We haven't seen 908 yet, so we don't know if that's what it's going to be. And The Walking Dead is notorious for having part of 908 in 909 and vice versa. So we'll have to see if it's 908 or 909, but we could get an Alpha debut in episode 908, which is this Sunday. So if you look at the track record there, the Spoiling Dead fans do a great job as always, and so that means we could see Alpha and 908. I think we see Lydia for sure, but maybe Alpha and Lydia. We'll just have to see this Sunday. And overall, I love season 9 so far, even after Rick Grimes, post Rick Grimes, after Rick Grimes went away. And I like the new characters. I think Magna's group brings a different thing to it, which is pretty cool. I like Connie, Kelly, Yumiko, Magna, and I like Luke. Like I said before, I think Luke is one of my favorite new characters. The Whispers are here. Even though we haven't seen them, we've heard them. The Whispers are intermingled among the walkers while they're walking there. Also, some people think they saw Lydia in that group that was walking above the ditch, but there's no way to tell. But I believe we're going to start seeing more and more of the Whispers starting this Sunday and the back half of season 9. Rosita and Eugene are going to be freaked out about the Whispers because before all this, when you saw walkers, you didn't hear them talking. And that's got to be kind of crazy for Rosita and Eugene, who are Ken and Marco from the comics. Ken and Marco had a total remix for the show this season, and I'm okay with it. I think Rosita and Eugene's characters make sense for the introduction of the Whispers. Is this Alpha? Is this Lydia? I doubt it's Beta. I think we'll see Beta in episode 11 or 12, the back half of season 9 for sure. I'm not sure exactly. And I have a bunch of information about the back half of season 9 that I'll share over the break, because after Sunday, we're not going to get episodes in December and January, probably February, early February. Hopefully we'll have The Walking Dead return. But who do you think this is? I'm going to go with it's definitely a Whisper. But is it Lydia, Alpha, or somebody else? I'm going to go with Lydia, my personal opinion. Spoiler grab bag from Kate Miller. Spoiling Dead fans, we brought this up in a video previously, but if you look at it, some of the stuff pertains to stuff that's coming up, and some of it definitely happened already. Our ray of sunshine, Aaron, will run into some bad luck and lose an arm in episode 3 or 4, which happened. Arat and Regina are dead. Yep. Negan is out of his cell and hanging out around the woods. Lydia has been cast. Yep. Cassidy McClincy. The Whisper arc seems to be following the comics pretty close so far. Henry appears to have become Carl 2.0, and it seems he is taking over his comic arc with Lydia. Our sweet Jesus has recently died. We aren't sure if his death will occur in episode 8 or 9. We don't have details of his death right now, other than the Whispers are involved. So that's a big thing right there at the end with Jesus. Does it happen? Episode 8, episode 9, if it does happen. I know a lot of people are wondering, a lot of people are worried about it, but I feel like he's going to go. The comic remixes are happening, and if you look at this picture right here, this is from episode 908, some of the promo photos that are going around. We have a whole video on it, and I think this is when Henry and this group of Hilltoppers meet Lydia. Lydia will probably be the first Whisper that we meet that is of significance. We'll probably see smaller scout ones, but I think this is when we meet Lydia, and it would make sense because they're following the comic Whisper arc with Henry being the new Carl. Negan gets out. When does he get out? How does he get out? Where does he go? Does he meet Alpha? I don't know. Can't wait to see. Now, Negan is an interesting character because we haven't seen much of him. And I'm loving season 9. So many people are loving season 9. Negan not being in it is a big part of that. Maybe, maybe not. But I'm loving the dynamic without him there. And I wonder if he gets out in this episode. And how does it happen? When does it happen? Why does it happen? Is it Judith? Father Gabriel? RJ? Who knows? And with the potential news that Jesus may die in this episode or 909, he may get stabbed here and they can't patch up the wound, or he gets infected and they have to put him down. I don't know. I just don't think it's good news for Jesus. The Spoiling Dead fans have been right with all the previous information that has been on those pages, and I think that this is his final episode, which is a major, major comic remix. Jesus is still alive in the comic, but the show is the show, and the comic is the comic, and there's major differences, twists and turns. Look at Rick, look at Maggie, look at everything so far. So does it happen? How does it happen? When does it happen? I can't wait to find out this Sunday. So Tara will probably be the new leader of Hilltop. Tara was doing the best job anyway, according to herself and Jesus and everything. So Tara will probably take over as leader. You see Enid there, you see Alden, you see some big things at Hilltop. And I think there's going to be more and more and more story at Hilltop. If you know the comics, you know that we're probably going to get a big Whisperer war, which involves the Hilltop at some point. Season 10 would probably be the best guess, I think. But Tara being the leader at Hilltop, what do you think of it? What do you make of it? Jesus being the leader kind of fits, but doesn't. But they have to roll with the punches because Maggie is still the leader of Hilltop in the comics. Maggie's gone. That's a difference for sure. Tara running Hilltop, will that cause Hilltop to crumble? I know a lot of people don't like Tara, but some people do. I'm okay with Tara. I met Alana Masterson on the cruise, and she's a sweetheart, and she's a very nice person. But Tara as leader, do you buy it or not? Well, we see the clear conflict between Diane, Hilltop, and Michonne. We still don't have an answer to that. What happened? What did Michonne do over these 6 years? Did she try to kill Maggie or something, or fight Hilltoppers, or have a civil war with the Saviors? And I don't know. It's just crazy to think that Michonne is not welcome at Hilltop, or really anywhere. What happened with that? Hopefully we get answers this season. But there you go, guys. Those are some of the early spoilers. I know some people are asking me about Jesus because it's probably going around that he may die this episode. But again, it may happen in episode 908 or 909. They're not sure. When the bigger spoilers come out, we will make a video on that for sure, because when I find out information or I think of something, I make a video for it. So a lot of the videos are theories, discussions, and spoilers kind of all together. But again, guys, it's a fun discussion video about an awesome show of The Walking Dead. This video and all of them are. So hopefully you guys are already subscribers to the channel. If you love The Walking Dead and you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button, become a valued member of the PT channel and our Walking Dead family. And remember, guys, with hard work, dedication, belief, and sacrifice, you can truly achieve your goals. Believe in yourself. You can do it. And tell them, Daryl.
Yo, we love you guys. Honestly, thank you.